Breaking news! Changes to the training program once again here at Prime Inc. Alright guys, here we go. It's September 6th, and there's been some recent changes made to the training program here at Prime Inc. All students who come to the Prime schooling will now acquire their permit in their home state, their Cdl permit. So what's that mean? Alright, so Prime is going to set you up with a drug screen and a DOT physical. They're going to take care of that. They're going to tell you where to go and get that done. They're going to pay for it. Alright, because these are things you have to have done. The physical, you're going to need that to get your permit. So then you will be able to take that, go down and do your permit tests in your home state and acquire your Cdl permit. So when you come to orientation at Prime, you will already have it. That is something you will no longer do in Springfield while you're there. Now this is something that's been going on in Pittston and Salt Lake City training schools since the beginning. Alright, let me close this up a little. Here we go. So this is not new to Prime. Prime is very aware of how it works. So don't freak out thinking, oh gosh, Prime doesn't know what's going on. How are they going to do this? They are very aware of how to work with this. So you're going to come with your permit to Prime. You'll go through orientation, which you'll take another physical and another drug test. Just be prepared for that. As far as I know, you will still take another physical and another drug test when you get to Prime. Then you'll go through orientation. Everything's good. You'll go out with your trainer. You'll come back and test out at Prime still. So you'll come back to Springfield, Missouri, or you'll go to Salt Lake City, or go to Pittston, wherever you did orientation at. You'll go back to that facility, and you will take your Cdl test, your exam, all right? Which consists of pre-trip, backing, and a road test. Once you pass those, Prime will give you the paperwork that you need. Guard it, keep it safe. Because you've got to take that paperwork back to your home state in order to get your Cdl. So they'll give you the paperwork you need. You'll go back to your home state. You'll give them the paperwork with your permit, and they'll upgrade it to a Cdl Class A license. All right. So this is something new. Like I said, they were doing it in Salt Lake. They were doing it in Pittston, but it's something new for the Springfield location. It's not that big of a deal. I actually kind of think it's all right, because it's one less thing the students got to worry about when they get to Prime. They no longer have to take the permit test during orientation week. They're already going to have that knocked out before they ever get there. The other big thing is you no longer have to come, get a Missouri driver's license, then get a Missouri permit, then get a Missouri Cdl, and then go back to your home state and change it back over. You'll simply come with your permit from your home state. You'll test out, you take the paperwork back, you get it upgraded to your home state Cdl, and you're done. All right, there's no more changing driver's licenses back and forth, which can be a real pain in the butt sometimes. So on that note, I think that is all the changes right now. Other than that, things are about the same. Orientation, I believe, is lasting Monday to Thursday. And then Friday, the students are getting with their trainers. I know orientation classes have been backed up a little bit. It's taking a few weeks to get in. People go, oh, how? You know, the Prime takes anybody. No, they don't. I hate to tell you. Prime doesn't just take anybody. The haters can hate. That's okay. We all know what the real truth is here. They are particular about who they hire. There is a waiting list to come to orientation because they reduced the class size. All right, last year they'd take 250 a week. They're taking 60 a week right now in Springfield. So year to year, I mean, it's a huge difference. The class is, 25% of what it was a year ago. And, so that kind of means you have to wait a little bit. Before you could start your process on Monday and be on a bus on Saturday, start orientation the following Monday. It doesn't work like that anymore. The training itself, PSD, takes 2 to 3 weeks, depending on you, how prepared you are. Watch pre-trip videos, guys. There's plenty of them. I got a playlist on my channel, the pre-trip videos. All right, I'm not alone. There's other prime drivers here that have pre-trip videos on their channels. Go look them up. All right, it's really simple to find. Come prepared for that pre-trip. Get it in your mind. Even if you don't know what the parts are, get the repetitive stuff in your mind, and then when you get here, your trainer will show you what you're looking at. All right, but get the verbiage in your head. Learn the words, all right? Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, no abrasions, bulges, or cuts. All right, get that stuff in your head. That way when you get here, you're prepared for it. All right, TNT, 50,000 miles before you get on the list to upgrade. Does that mean at 50,000 miles you're going to be at Springfield waiting on a truck? No, it does not. That means at 50,000 miles you're going to get a review from your fleet manager. He's going to look at how you did on your 50,000 miles. Did you have any critical events? Did you have any accidents? Did you have anything go wrong? You know, are you having problems with your logbook? He's going to look at all of that. Then when you go on the list, you get rated, all right, against all the other drivers. So if you're one of those drivers that has no accidents, no critical events, and you've been logging the way you're supposed to, which means hitting the button every time you change status, you're going to go ahead of anybody who's had a problem. All right, so yes, we have some students here right now that are going 70,000 miles, 80,000 miles. Why is that? Because maybe, not always, but maybe they had a problem. Maybe they had an accident. Maybe they had 2 critical events. And every time their name starts getting close to the top, a bunch of people get 50,000 miles and jump above them. All right? So make sure that when you're out there, you're logging your logbook right. You're paying attention to what's going on. You're keeping a safe filing distance. Don't get no hard braking critical events. You're taking ramps below the posted speed limit. If it says 25 on that ramp, do 20, because you don't want to get a possible rollover event. All right? Even if you don't roll over, you can get a rollover event, which means you were really close to rolling over. And this truck has got sensors all up and down it. Trust me, they know what's going on. They know what's happening. And you can get critical events that way. So just keep that in mind, okay? And then when you get, after you're on the list, when it comes your turn, they call you in, you come into Springfield, and the upgrade process takes about a week. You get your truck, and then you're out on your own, okay? Whether you're company or lease, it doesn't really matter. That's about it for any of the changes that are coming into effect here at Prime. As far as I know, if anything else changes, I will let you know. And I am training again. I am doing PSDs. I currently do not have one. Why? Because I didn't have any referrals come in this week in Springfield. I have a referral coming in next week in Pittston on Monday, and maybe one in Springfield. I don't know where Jeff J is going, but Jason A up in Pittston, very good chance I will pick him up next week. It depends on where Jeff J is. It just all depends, guys. I call Dustin every week, and I get a list of 3 weeks out before I pick my student. All right, guys, that's it. Be safe out there. Be smart. Make good choices so that you can get to where you want to be in life. All right? And that may mean out of a dead-end job into something to help you put food on your table and a roof over your family's head. Y'all be safe out there, and hopefully I see you out here conquering the highway.